Is flat video number 3, and today, excuse me, I'm going to show you how to modify the time signature, how to add time signatures. There's a pretty cool feature in here that you can use free time signatures in a way, and then also key signatures as well. So I'm on our flat website, CherokeeJazz.flat.io, and I'm going to add a new score. And I'm going to call this time and key. Okay, and I will do this for, I don't know, let's do it for string ensemble. So a violin, 2 violins, viola, cello, or string quartet will work. Okay, so my video populates, and the first thing that we'll talk about is time. Time signature shows up at the beginning of the measure right here. There's a couple ways that you can modify that. The first one is if you click right on the time signature, it seems as if all of these attributes, they will have some sort of a reaction if you click on them. There's some common times that show up over here, and you also have the ability to customize whatever time signature you might be looking for. So it looks like it defaults to 4/4. If I go to change that, and maybe I want this to be 5/4. Click on that, hit save, and then our piece moves on as normal. I'm going to add in, I'm just hitting the R key to add in rest just to show more measures. Another way that you can change the time signature, if I want to change this second measure right here, I'm going to go up to the measure feature and click on measure, and then right underneath the measure you'll see the 4/4 time signature right there. You can click on that, and the same window is going to pop up. It'll allow you to change to whatever time you want. I just pick 3/4, and that's the case. I'm going to add one more empty measure here just so you can see this next thing that I found, which is pretty cool. If I want to change this measure and try to make this some sort of a free measure or a a timeless measure, it's not. There may be a better way to do this that I haven't found just yet, and going through these tutorials, maybe I will. But for right now, this is at least something that I found. If I go to this measure and I hit customize, it's telling you the current measure, but then you can also treat this measure as a pickup measure, which means that it won't necessarily have a time signature, and you can add as many beats in here as you want. So let's say, for example, I made this a bar of 9/4, and I hit save. I have 9/4 shown here, but you'll see that there's no time signature shown. So it almost creates a free time signature. This would be for compositions that maybe don't require anything to be in a straight metronomic beat, where maybe something's freer, something's more rubato, and just you need to compose without a time signature. Again, there may be a better way to do this. And throughout, as I learn this program myself, maybe I'll be able to, improve on this. But for right now, this is also a way to incorporate a free time signature, which I thought was a pretty cool feature. So yeah, that's how you add or change the time signature. Either of those two ways. Key signature is another one. In the beginning of every measure, there is, in this case, there's no key signature. And the key signature tool is right here with the 4 sharps on it. You'll see that it defaults to changing the key for all the parts, which is great, so you don't have to worry about individual transpositions. However, if I'm going to change the key signature, say, right here, I want the piece to change, and I'll put it in the key of F. That's how you would change it. What I'm not sure about, I'm going to try this live, would be if you want, maybe you don't want all the instruments in the same key. So I'm changing the violin part, and I'm going to hit A. Oh, whoops, I forgot to take that off. Everybody's in A flat right now. I'm going to shut this part off, change the key for all the parts, and I'm going to move the violin to B flat. So, wow, that's pretty cool too. So you can have individual keys. Not everybody, can play in concert key. It allows for individual staves to have their own transposition. That's pretty slick, or their own individual keys. Some of the 20th century composers have definitely used this technique where they're writing in more than one key at a time, and not everybody's in the key of concert A flat. So with that, you have the ability to what can I say, break concert key signatures across the uniform ensemble, which is pretty cool. So that's that. Whenever you see the key signature, you can click on it, or the tool up here, and then time signature is the same way. So that's adding or changing time signature and key signature. Hope you like it.